Hello, this is Tailix, and welcome to Tailix Trials 3 of Sword of the Stars. Now, first of all, change the music around a bit for a laugh. Since I'm up against the Moragai, I thought I'd put the Moragai intro theme on the main menu for a laugh. So yeah, I am now loading my world up again. Hopefully this time I'll be able to get a bit more combat in and show those Moragai who is the tougher.
System update.
And that's a little bit... yeah.
Vessels coming near, Elder. They are not many.
Ooh, straight into it, eh? Okay. One ship, one turn. And again we've got another distance fighter that's about to engage in combat.
We rise with the tide, Elder.
Right, first of all, because obviously starting back in, I'll just do a quick check. New colony. Yep, everything's looking good. Start off with the new colony with those defense platforms. Again, even though it can't build it straight away, queue them up, so when the colony starts getting better, I'm able to build them. Right, we've got a few more Daishin destroyers, yep. And your shielded fighter, I'll move him to the back. As you can see from this ship layout, I've actually got my shielded fighters up front, backed up with the destroyers. Again, the shields act as a block for the other smaller vessels. I'm just rearranging here, so if I get reinforcements in the fight, the next loadout would be the shielded fighters.
As you command, Elder.
I'm just going to move them away from home at the moment. Get them on the go. Ooh. Okay, the sister systems. That's what I'm naming these two. Only because Auditi and Orando. Don't have a go at me for that.
We hear your song.
I know you do. Right. Send tankers back
We
out.
have received coordinates.
And they haven't been, again, they have not been queued up. Why?
The seal
As you can probably tell, I definitely got
build.
a little bit carried away back there in the last video with all the scout ship warfare that we were having, which I wasn't particularly winning,
The vessels will
but
be
yeah.
completed soon.
Right, first of all, I want to check the design. I know I got Stormer now, so as you can tell, I've gone back to my Daishin destroyer, and I need to change this amount into the Stormer amount. Now the Stormer's faster at a loss of range. It is basically that small mount fired about 6 or 7 times. So think of it as like a machine gun. It works really well against small squadrons and even the more bigger ships, giving it a nice boost. The only problem is some shots may bounce off the armour. Right, and then when I save this design, it comes up with Mark II.
Ship design ready for construction.
I still keep the shielded fighter with energy weapons. As you can tell, a good combo of energy and kinetic damage is always good. Yep. Okay, let's sort the fight out here then, shall we? Darkness Shatters. It's another scout basic first design. There's no mark. And away we go.
Yes, we hear you. Yes, Elder.
As you can tell now, I've just selected where the ship really wants to fire, aiming for the front of the vessel.
Yes, Elder. We close. Fleet ships returning to normal.
Yes. Although it's hitting the strongest part of the Moragai.
Holding back an army, Elder.
Come on. Come on.
Attack and kill. To position.
Ah! Another double kill! Ah!
System update.
Fair enough.
The project is completed, Elder.
Right, so advanced sensors has now been done, giving me access to the deep scan bridge. Deep scan is a very good one because obviously in the turn-based screen it acts as a long-range sensor, so I can see the ships coming more quicker, and also in battle it helps detect cloaked vessels, which is always handy to have. Now, let's go into cruiser stage now. Basically, cruisers are 3 times bigger than destroyers, with more mounts, more armour, and just generally better at combat than my destroyers. Right, let's go.
System update.
Nothing happening. Makes route 3 is secure. Or sector 3, sorry. I always call them routes, I don't know why. Right, sector. That's because that planet there. Ooh, that's actually really good. Right. Although there's no trade routes yet on that route. Right. Since that little system there is pretty good. Oh, what have we got there? Yeah, we've got the hivers coming in slowly. I'm actually going to try and get a colonizer fleet over there. So yeah, a tanker and as many colonizers as I can build in a turn. So 7 of them. Can I get another tanker to join them? No.
Yes, Elder. The vessel
Should be good enough.
completed soon.
So here we go.
System update. We rise with the tide, Elder.
Right, cruisers are done.
Project is completed.
And with cruisers generally unlocks bigger mounts such as the Heavy Stormer, which is one of my personal favourites. Also, Heavy Plasma Cannon is pretty amazing as well. And obviously HCL, mustn't forget the combat lasers. So I need to get all these researches done usually around about now. So first of all, I'm just going to see 7 turns, 5 turns, 5. Right, they're actually really expensive. Great. Aha! Here's one to start us off. Strike Force CNC, a bigger CNC vessel for my fleets.
In order and ready to study this problem.
So with that that, let's go into design, and you will see cruiser option is now here. Now, as you can see straight away, cruiser mounts are a lot bigger, and this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Now, my first thing I want to get is obviously an armour and shield, because I love shields. Now, as you can see, shield mounts here generally don't have many weapons up front, so I'm relying on the rest of the ship. Well, these cover. Now, obviously the first lot here are just going to be used bog standard Gauss, and these ones are going to be flak to provide a reasonable but not too great but acceptable amounts of flak from the front. Generally I like these side mounts here on my main battleship to be emitter. Now, I haven't got the medium amount emitter, so I have to rely on lighter mount. And what the light one does, since it's meant to be a small grade weapon, is it double barrels it. Like so. And again, having Stormer here on the heavy mount, which is normally a medium mount, gives it a double barrel Stormer mount. Again, I don't need to rely on them. These I used to have as flak, but now I've changed to Gauss weaponry. And again, at the back, missiles, which fly around the ship and hit targets at the front. That's my first battleship, as I like to call them. Again, alphabetical order.
Yes, Elder. Ship design ready for construction.
Now, the beauty of these guys is you can have two of them to defend a planet. So, if I do that, these battleships will both be in combat.
We shall be steel and fire, Elder.
So when a planet's capable of building bigger ships, I could just build two, and there's some defense for the home fleet. Now, another design I like to do, a good support design, is I go back to my shielded fighter. I change this strafe bridge into a deep scan bridge. Now, it gets rid of its attacking mounts up front, but it gives me the deep scan in battle with a shield. Again, I like to swap this then out back for Stormer for a bit of damage type coverage. And then obviously now I move this one to the Gauss flak mount for, again, because obviously all the other ships will have the laser, so again, types of damage against drones. And also, as you can see, this covers the back end of the ship on the underbelly. And this one is a bit more different.
We shall remember this design for the future.
So, there we go. Another cool design from me. And that's gone up to 3 turns, hasn't it? Yep. Because I've built more ships, it's increased the cost of my ship maintenance that will happen next turn, which is the dark blue on the pie chart, this section here, which isn't too bad at the moment. Right, just one last check. I want to do fleets with colonizers. I think I only have... oh, I have... that's the other fleet heading towards the right. That's going to be there in 2 turns.
System updates.
And once again we skip.
System updates.
Yay, the size 8 now belongs to me.
Slashing down now.
So now these guys have arrived here. I am also going to build a couple of these new scanner designs. No, I can't fit another one in. No. Not even a distance fighter. Let them rally up with these guys. And if I build a CNC here for these guys and another shielded scanner for the home fleet. Ooh, another size 7. Right next to these ones as well. Ooh, fair enough. And we're definitely can't make a command vessel for the cruiser size yet. And now this Connolly's up here. I am queuing up more defense platforms. As you can take a quick look over the galaxy, you see the planets with like a half a ring around it. They actually have at least one orbital defense platform around them, which is a good thing to note. So if you see a planet like this without any ring, then you'll know it's got no defences. Same with this one here. If you zoom out, obviously if you zoom in you get a bit more information. Like this one here's got an asteroid belt, which makes combat a little bit more sneaky and tactical, or cumbersome depending on the type of ship you use. Right, now I've got data synergy, I now have Strike Force CNC available. At this point I'll probably get a heavy mount, but I'm actually changing because I've noticed we're starting to get a bit slow. The more we progress into space, we need better engines. And 8 turns, 7 at a push is quite good for fusion engines, so I'm going to go straight into the fusion tech. Generally you can say, oh, what your size of your ship is where you are on the stage, but the engines are I would say, one of the most important part of a ship. Being able to move in combat, especially for my race who are slower in combat, the more faster engine, the better chances you have. So I'm going to get that one on the go now, which means a complete rejig of my fleet when it's there. Right. So, those shielded scanners I can now just rally up by just putting Omicron fleet into defense fleet. And with the shielded fighter I'm going to push it up to the front in case he gets into combat. Now I've got 19 light years, so with this tactics I'm not going to leave them there. I can only move half that distance. They have enough fuel to get back to a planet that can provide them with fuel, which is any colonised planet. So I'm going to take a look at Wazon over there with the defence fleet, because now we've got these cruisers coming up on the home. I can now place them ready in combat until my next Strike Force CNC module comes out. Again, I shield these guys up with the same thing, flak up front, small cannon mount, and I generally leave these as they are, with usually emitter. Just to keep that, it's flak, and also I'll be passing by. Again, I always have my rear end mounts of my vessels, usually missile, unless it is a broadsiding vessel. So here we go, once again.
Yes, Elder. Ship design ready for construction.
I'm going to build some of them, and now I've just realised
The vessels will be complete.
we've got the refinery module, which is basically a tanker, but they can take resources from a planet to make more fuel. And obviously with this one, I go with deep scan to provide the fleet with good sight, and then move all the mounts, including the medium mount, to Gauss mount to reduce the cost.
Yes, Elder.
So with that design,
Ready for construction.
I can get a few of these out, and they can obviously hold a lot more fuel for the fleet.
Steel and fire, Elder.
Right, and off we go.
System update.
Now my there's colonizers, one turn here. Okay.
System update.
Ooh! Peace! I like you, Hivers. The Mother Maid invites you to join a non-aggression, which is the
We would prefer to avoid conflict.
second most highest treaty you can get with them. Obviously the final one is a non-aggression. Now, alliance, my apologies. Ooh, what do we have here? We have Zul. Turn around. Oh, you can't.
We rise with the tide, Elder.
Keep going, and it's the Zul homeworld at that. That could be a problem. Zul don't make allies. Even if I tried, they wouldn't listen. So, we definitely have an enemy now. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to join the cavalry, hit the subscribe button.